Thursday of the first week of Lent reflection. Yesterday, Jesus was complaining people, you are a cruel people, cruel nation because you asked for a sign. The generation is an evil generation because you asked for a sign. Sign is a miracle. But then there is nothing wrong with miracles because He is a God of miracles, my dear friends. He always surprises you with miracles. And it's amazing. Miracle is an act which is beyond human understanding, human perception, beyond human capacity and level. Miracle is an act where God is in action. And my dear friends, it's important in your prayer, you ask. But then ask like not a pauper or beggar. Ask like a child. Ask with a relationship. Because we live in a world which is broken. We live in a world which is not adequate, not suffice. We run short of things, isn't it? The first miracle happened in wedding at Cana when they ran short of wine, and Mother Mary interceded. That's exactly how the miracle works in your life. So it's important that you ask in your prayer. Whenever you are in struggle, never go to the phone. Rather go to the throne. So it's a life of struggle. Never a cocoa garden. No. So in that struggle-filled life, we need His assistance. We need His support and strength. We need His protection and guard. And it's a fact. So there is nothing wrong in asking. But then you have to make sure always the gift is big, the giver is bigger than the gift. Never be blinded with your need. Never allow your need to be so powerful than Him, God Himself. So need, always there would be a need. But then you have to remember that this need is also not permanent. Only permanent one is Him, God, my dear friends. Today we find how Esther, queen, she was married to a pagan king. And it was a time where a conspiracy to kill all the Christians and till all the Jews, chosen people of God, they were plotting against the chosen people. And it's a big story to make it very short. And so the queen, she's a Jew, and Esther, she was asked to meet the king. Of course, it was a harem. There were a lot of queens. Only if the king wanted them in his bedroom, he should call them. So if the queen goes without his consent, she can be killed. So here the need is great. They're running short of time. That particular plot, they're going to kill the Israelites, chosen people of God. So this particular queen, had to force herself to go to king's chamber without his consent. So if he is angry, he could have just killed her, like anything. But then there's no other way. She had to go and intercede for the people of God. And it's a huge step. And see the way she prayed. It's amazing. See the way she prayed. Oh my God, oh my Lord, you only are our king. Not this particular king, her husband. You're my king. You are our king. Always remember in your prayer the sovereign God, the mighty God, omnipotent God. You have to believe in Him. You read Mark chapter 14 in Garden of Gethsemane, where He said, when Jesus was praying, He said, Lord, Father, everything is possible for you. Everything is possible. And that's exactly how you should pray. Don't ever allow your need to be great than He Himself. Before Him, this is nothing. But then if you are a son and daughter, child of God, when you pray, you believe that He is my Father. And the Gospel beautifully says, of which one of you, if his son asks him for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a serpent? So what is the connection? In Palestine, my dear friends, there were in Palestinian desert, if you read this in the Gospel today, last Sunday, the stones were just like bread. It's just a person can be deceived by that. So if the son is asking for bread, but then the father knows this is not bread, this is stone, he will never give that, isn't it? And there was a serpent, just like a fish, very, very catchy, very attractive. The son is asking for the fish, but then the father knows this is the serpent, and venomous serpent, and it's dangerous. So he won't give. So he's a father. You're asking things from the father, Abba. So your need should never be greater than him. His relationship. Nothing can come in between you and your God. So that's why, you are my king, Lord. This person, this particular king, cannot answer me. You can answer. You are the one who should answer me. If you want, you can move this mountain. You can persuade this person. Anything is greater than, you are greater than all the troubles, stumbling blocks in my life. This is the way you should pray. And then he said, who am alone and I have no helper but you, for my danger is in my hand. I just believe you that you can help me. And she was praying fervently, strongly, that you can help me. No one else. Then she said, ever since I was born, I have heard in the tribe of my family that you, O Lord, took Israel out of all the nations and our fathers from among all their ancestors for an everlasting inheritance, and that you did for them all that you promised. So this is how you should pray. Pray with the promise. Pray with the promise. Remember how God has intervened in your life. This is secret of prayer. You should not waver in your prayer. No, never. So that's exactly why. And ask, it will be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened. You have that trust in your prayer. You have to have. So when you are in relationship, you will persuade. You will wrestle with God for your need, if the need is right. Of course, she is not praying for herself. She is praying for the people of God, because they are going to be massacred. I mean, it's disgrace for God Himself. When the people of God are disgraced because they were asked to worship a pagan statue. No way. So it's not a selfish kind of prayer. Mine, for me, no. It's greater than that. And then she said, remember, Lord, make yourself known to this time of our affliction and give me courage. O King of gods, and the Master of all dominion, put eloquent speech in my mouth before the lion and turn his heart to hate the man who is fighting against us, so that there may be an end of him and those who agree with him, and those who agree with him. And save us by your hand, help me, who am alone, have no helper but you, O Lord. It's beautiful, isn't it? So ask, it will be given. Knock, the door will be open. And seek, and you will find. He will give you the best. In Luke chapter 11, same paragraph, the Lord is asking you, ask for the Holy Spirit. And that's the best thing that you can ever ask. So ask, never be disheartened. Wait upon the Lord. If He is answering you, He will answer. If He's not answering you, He's planning something better than your answer. Seemingly, you are answered. He's your Abba, He's your Father. Don't worry at all. Amen. May God bless you.